So I was talking to a potential client last week, and she told me that she's tried like four different niches in the last year, and none of them worked. So naturally, I asked her, what does she mean by didn't work? And she said that she just didn't get any clients. So my next thought was, okay, how long did you try each of these niches? And she says, about a month, maybe 6 weeks for some of them. As I go, buckle up, we got some work to do, honey. And so I had to explain to her that a month or 6 weeks really isn't long enough to know if something's working or if it's not working. Like, a month is barely enough time to get consistent with showing up, let alone see if people actually want what you're offering. And then every time you pivot, you reset the board to zero. You lose all of your momentum. You have to redo your messaging, re explain to people what you do. And it's just so much work. So what happens, and what I told her, is you end up feeling like you're constantly behind. And you kind of are, because you literally keep starting over every single 6 weeks, 4 weeks, however long it is that you pivot in between pivots. Meanwhile, you're looking at all these other people online who seem to have it all figured out, and you're wondering, well, how the hell did they get there? How did they do it so fast? Maybe they had a different strategy. And really, they didn't get there fast. They put in a lot of hard work, stuck to it, got through the cringe to build the momentum to gather actual data on what works and what doesn't. And by data, I mean real information, not just like vibes or likes and vanity metrics. I mean, you need at least like a solid 20 to 30, I say, conversations with your potential clients in your niche before you have enough information to even know if that direction is viable. And if you're pivoting after 1 month, you definitely haven't had those 20 conversations or given them time to really sink in. So you're making decisions based on that fear that it's not going to work instead of on the information. So I told her, look, just pick one direction, one niche, the one that makes the most sense based on what your clients actually need and what you're good at, what you like, and what the market's already paying for. That's another big one. And then I told her just commit to it for 90 days minimum. During those 90 days, you have to actually show up, do the work consistently, like have the conversations, create the content, say the same thing over and over again, make the offers. And at the end of that 90 days, you'll have real data that says it's not working, which is fine. That might be the case. We can pivot then. But you know you've given it a real shot and you know exactly what worked and what didn't. And it's going to make your next pivot or niche or offer that much better because of all the data you already have.